have been loved by the best. And no, this is not Don Williams' old school country song, but you can truly compare it to one of those daily Thanksgiving hymn songs. Psalms. I said compare it. To many may look or sound like it, don't give a vote just yet, because this one is of its kind, and I'm not trying to glorify self, but I know that King David has nothing on this one. No offense, I always pay my respects. But before this becomes something it's not, let me fill in my slots. So God sent His only Son to save His people. To my surprise, like father, like son, He gladly chose surrender. And until then, you only heard that quote through the negative evil scenes. But just like I said, like father, like son, He gladly chose surrender and changed the earth forever. The earth shouts His praise, all nature and science obeys the sound of His voice. Who was there when He laid the foundations of the earth? The greatest architect ever lived, He determined its measurements. Who knows the breaking of clouds and the wondrous works of Him who's perfect in knowledge? And as a wise man once told me, that education is the best standard of knowledge that this world has accepted. So if we can beat them at their education, and the devil comes in like a flood, God will always raise His standard. We beat them twice. He became the greatest first hematologist when the Canaanite woman touched the hem of his garment, as she believed every blood issue was sorted out. He became the greatest first ophthalmologist when he healed the two blind men as they shouted, "Take pity on us, son of David." He became the greatest first obstetric gynecologist when Sarah's womb could conceive nature and give birth to the son of promise. He truly became the greatest first cardiologist when he could search through the mysteries of a Samaritan woman's heart. But just like every crucial surgery has privilege to a chief surgeon, likewise many would say, "Sorry, we did our best, she couldn't make it." But chief surgeon Jesus said, "She's not dead, she's only sleeping. I can't help it, He's the greatest physician. He's a mighty king, His lineage is filled with slings, rulers took off their rings." Like when Naaman had to wash, this time he couldn't take it back to his wing. But it's therefore not a high priest that goes about his own business. He listens to the silent instructions of our hearts, just as He did Hannah, Mary, Rebecca, David. Do I have to remind us of the likes of Queen Esther? Or maybe Hagar, Peninnah, and Leah, because even though your situation may leave you desperate, God's grace will always prove provident, because His taking care of you is never dependent on anyone's views. But God's grace, love, power, and wrath, you still wonder how 3 Hebrew boys could stand their ground even after a chance of rounds. They were thrown into a fire, and all they lost was the rope that bound them to each other. Nebuchadnezzar was truly dwindling to that crown's down. You could laugh to that mock, but they truly came off without a trace of smoke. So He changed my name. Shekinah glory is in the house this morning. Mended my heart, washed too clean, I didn't have to have a past, new creation. See, the Hebrews worship Yahweh, national God of the Israelites, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The Greek call Him Krios Adonai. But I'm a girl who holds a stand in a motherland. In my mother tongue, I call Him Kanavisa, King of Kings, the Lamb that was slain, Lion of the tribe of Judah, Shimwi Tuapa Kakala. The only name I can count on and call upon when every other name seems so far-fetched. Because in reverence and holy surrender, the earth truly trembles at the sound of His voice. God Almighty.